What's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? What's up? What is going on this Friday night? Coming into the Abe Alley podcast. Thank you guys so very much. Hope you guys like my entrance music. It's a good beat, I think, anyways. Hope you guys like that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so very much for coming into the Abe Alley live stream podcast right here on YouTube and streaming worldwide right here on YouTube and Twitch all over the world. You guys are right here in the Abe Alley podcast. Once again, thank you guys so very much. I really do appreciate it. It is October 4th, Friday night, right here in the Cass Cave. I wanted to come down, do a quick little podcast here tonight because I'm feeling froggy here tonight. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like having some fun with you guys tonight. I have a big wedding I have to go do tomorrow. As you guys know, I'm a professional DJ right here in the state of Maine. I've got a big wedding I have to do tomorrow. Guest-wise, no, it's not going to be very big. But it's a guy that works for NASA. He's getting married tomorrow. And it's going to be very elegant and very professional. So I've just been gearing up, and I just felt like I had to come on to Abe's Corner right here on YouTube to see you guys, to hang out with you guys for a little bit tonight. Like I said, I'm feeling froggy here tonight. Froggy. And I want to have some fun. But before I get into it, this is an Ask Me Anything podcast. So I want you guys out there right here, right now, to think up of some great questions you guys can ask me right here on the chat. So I want to invite you guys right to the chat. Go ahead and ask me anything. But before I get into that, guys, I want to show you the beginning picture I had, promo, for this podcast. Ask Me Anything. And I would like to keep it clean if we can, because my chat bot is a real pain in the ass. And if you guys do anything that's kind of out of line, he will knock you out. And I won't be able to see your message. So please, try to keep it clean and appropriate, because there are kids that see this podcast and all that kind of stuff. So please. Now, I want to invite everybody to my podcast email. The Abe Alley Podcast at yahoo.com. All lowercase. Go ahead, send me a message. Let me know what's up. If you guys have any suggestions, concerns, comments, anything, please feel free to send me an email. The Abe Alley Podcast at yahoo.com. I'd love to have you guys on. Send me an email. Maybe I'll send you an Abe Alley, Abe's Corner podcast sticker. And I know some of you out there have my sticker, and I hope you guys enjoy the sticker because I like giving them out. So if you would like a sticker, vinyl sticker, please send me an email at the Abe Alley Podcast at yahoo.com, all lowercase. Now, we got that out of the way. Let me see what's going on with the chat. Oh, hey, what's up, Jordan? Dylan, what's up? Thank you guys for coming in tonight. Hope you guys get a good laugh here tonight, some good entertainment, and I want to thank you guys for your support. I really do appreciate it. As with everybody out there that's watching this live, that's watching this after the live stream, the video right here on YouTube, it uploads right to YouTube. So if you guys miss it, thank you for coming in and checking out the video. And I love this live stream. So I am your host, Abe Alley, the Abe Alley Podcast. And let's get right into it, guys. So, I wanted to have a little bit of fun with you guys tonight. Usually, I'll come on here and I'll have a topic. Usually, it's DJ related. And I know a lot of things, a lot of experience with the DJ stuff. So, that's why I like to talk about my DJ experiences, the things that DJs do, um, stuff like that. Also, if you've been following my podcast for the last 3 months, I like to talk about different topics: conspiracy theories, pro wrestling. A lot of you know that I was a pro wrestler for 10 years. I don't do any wrestling anymore because I don't have the time and my body can't really take it. I met a lot of famous people. I'm very proud of that. Worked with a lot of famous people, and it was a great time in my life and a pretty cool experience. I was also a lobster fisherman when I was younger. Right here, living on the coast of Maine, I was a lobster fisherman. Everybody in the world they love Maine lobster. And I got to work in the industry for quite a few years. And obviously, where I grew up, that was a huge thing. And it was a great experience, and I like to talk about that, as I do with my pro wrestling stuff, the things I saw when I was a pro wrestler. As a professional DJ, I love to talk about the back end, the things that people don't see that us DJs do. I like to talk about that kind of stuff with my DJ Gig Log videos right here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, I would love your support. Please subscribe right here on the A Valley Podcast DJ A Valley channel on YouTube. So, like I said before, I want to have some fun tonight. Trying to get some nerves out of my system here before I go do that wedding tomorrow. So what better way than to sit down here in my cat's cave and talk to a computer screen? But I know you guys are out there. I hear you. I hear you. And I see you. Jordan, what didn't you know? Dylan, what's up? Everybody else, thank you for coming in. So, I will go ahead and start talking. I will check the chat, see what you guys ask me for questions. I'll give you an answer, and we can go from there. So my gig tomorrow. It's gonna be a great time. My friend Nixon's gonna be going with me. He just texted me and let me know he's gonna go. I'm trying to show Nixon the ropes to being a successful DJ. He wants to get in the business. He wants to be an entertainer. So he's going to go with me tomorrow. I'm going to show him a lot of valuable things, get him to learn a few things here and there, just grooming him, getting him going, getting him groomed so we can get him entertaining for the people of the state of Maine. And I know it's going to be good because he's very interested. He asks questions, and I'm very excited to show him the way. Now, I will say, I'm not the best ever. And a lot of people kind of claim to be. I'm not that person. My name is Abe Alley, and I am an entertainer. The way I entertain is the way Abe entertains. That doesn't mean I'm the best. Doesn't mean that I'm the worst. That just means that I'm Abe Alley, and that's the way I entertain. So if anybody out there, the reason why I'm showing Nixon these ways is because it's been successful for me for 15 years. And I think he can get some valuable information with him going with me. And I'm just excited to show somebody the ropes. Oh, Jordan, you didn't know I was a pro wrestler. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I started pro wrestling in 2002, and I was trained by Tony Atlas. He lives right here in the state of Maine. He trained me for a little over a year, and I started doing shows with him. I didn't get a singles match. I didn't get a tag team match until like a year and a half, 2 years in. And Tony used to beat the hell out of me. Uh, Tony was an old school guy, and he still is. When you break into the pro wrestling business these days, even back then it was kind of easy. You can walk right in and say, "Hey, I would like to be a pro wrestler." So the person who's running the show that night or something like that, "Hey, you give me $100, I will give you a 3-hour training session." And then they use the guy on the show that night. Ridiculous. That's not the way it should be. Back when I started, like I said, a year and a half or so, I didn't really get a match. I was putting like these battle royal things, going over the top rope, and that was it. So Tony kind of groomed me and let me pay my dues a little bit before I actually saw any kind of in ring stuff. So he beat the hell out of me. Like, I remember the first training seminar back in 2002. It was my 20th birthday, and we went down and had a training seminar with Tony, and he chopped me. He had me in the corner, and he fucking wailed me. I mean, Tony's arms are this big, dude. He's got 23-inch arms. And he chopped me, and he probably let up a little bit, but he rocked me. I was only like 185 pounds at the time. I'm 230 now. But he chopped me, and he didn't lay up, from what I felt, anyways. But that's Tony hitting you. I'm sure he could have hit me, 3 times as hard. But he wailed me and knocked the wind right out of me, man. I went down on the mat. I couldn't breathe. I was dry heaving after the first seminar for like an hour and a half. He worked the shit out of me. Like I couldn't even walk or anything like the next 3 days after I was done, because Tony showed Tony showed me and showed the students when we first started back then. You got to be in shape. You got to be in ring shape. Now, when I say ring shape, there's a difference between when you can run a mile in 7 minutes or getting into a pro wrestling ring and doing a 15-minute match or even a 10-minute match. Ring shape, you got to be in good shape. There's just no way around it. You get called out to the ring for your match and you're all blown up within 2 minutes. That's not ring shape. Okay? It's true. Ring shape is a thing. So, so I've been a pro wrestler. Well, I was a pro wrestler since 2002. I stopped in 2012, but never say never, because I might get back in there. I still have my stuff, so I may get back in there sometime. I fished out of Beals Island when I was a lobster fisherman. I'm from down that way, so that's where I grew up. My whole family's down there, and everybody they're fishermen down there, and I grew up there. So, lobstering it's a hard job, man, and I stopped doing that in 2006 when I moved to Central Maine, and the industry is a lot different now. 13 years ago, I don't think boats are catching what they used to. The regulations are getting worse, and I think a lot of people are hurting, to be honest with you. But I did pretty good. I wasn't the captain, though. I was just a stern man. I was the grunt worker. I was the peon back then. But I enjoyed it. I had a great captain. Ralph was good. Yeah, I'm sure the water had something to do with it too. But yeah, it was really warm. I remember people talking about that. But yeah, so I looked I looked up top here. Dylan asked me a question. I want to get to that real quick. Let's see if I can get back up here. All right, Dylan asked me, "Do you think that when do you think we, as a people or nation, will find out about actual life on other planets and the universes?" Okay, that's a great question. Uh, all right, first off, I want to say that there is no way in hell that humans are the only living intelligent beings in the universe. And I say that with basic knowledge. How many stars are out there? If you look up into the sky right now, how many stars do you see? Those are planets. Well, or, not planets, but you know what I'm saying. Planets are going around those stars, just like our sun. I think NASA came out and said that there are over 4,000 planets, I think, that they can identify going around stars. I believe that's what it was. How can you think that humans, I'm a human, are the only living intelligent beings in the universe? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Even if you're the stupidest person on the planet Earth, you know that that's not even an option. Okay? That's my first thing. When will we be told? Is that what you're asking, Dylan? Because I think we've already been told. I just think that government, some organizations are hiding things from the general public, which is you and me. I don't see why that wouldn't be the case. Because seriously, think about it. If I don't want to get too deep into this because I don't want to sound like a crazy man. You have to think outside of the box here. Think outside of the box. How can we be the only ones living? Can't. How many different fish are in the sea? Seriously, that's one example. How many different kinds of fish are on the planet? Millions, right? Yeah, humans are here on Earth. How do we know that we're not the only ones here? Just ask yourself that question. Underneath your feet, up above your head, there's a lot of space. How do you know we're the only living ones? Think outside the box a little bit, because that's what you got to do. That's what you have to do. Yes, as humans, we are very disgusting, hateful creatures. I agree with that statement. Maybe these other beings don't want to talk to us because we're so hostile. If you walk outside your house right now and see a 10-foot alien gray, what are you going to do? You're going to try to kill it. That's why they don't want to show their face. See? It could be all kinds of things. But think outside of the box. When will people accept or truly find out, like when the government come out and show us or tell us 30 billion planets in the universe, mind-blowing, crazy to think all of it other way around. What if we're just a fluke in the system and we're never meant to be? We don't know when only 5% of the sea has been explored. That's another thing. Exactly. There's places on this planet that we don't know about. We live on a huge planet. I think Jupiter is 10 times the size of Earth. That's Jupiter. We have a huge planet. We don't know every spot on the Earth. Maybe there is a Loch Ness Monster. Maybe there is a Bigfoot that can swim. Maybe there are other beings that look like us, but they're not humans. Think about it. The government's probably watching me right now because we're talking about this. The government doesn't want you or me to think outside the box. They don't want you to. But you have to. Just like with conspiracies. Like the JFK conspiracy, the 9/11 conspiracy, the Bilderberg Group conspiracy, the reptilian agenda conspiracy, the Bigfoot conspiracy. Maybe there's no truth to any of it. Maybe there is. You just never know. But you have to think outside of the box. Right? Ask me anything, guys. Ask me anything you want to. It doesn't matter. You can ask me what kind of soda I like to drink. Anything. Go right ahead. I'm here for your entertainment, and I'm having a hell of a time tonight. Getting all ready for my big gig tomorrow. And, just killing a little bit of time right here with you guys on the A Valley podcast. I hope you guys are getting entertained. And I hope you guys come back and enjoy some more. Because I'm not going anywhere. There's going to be plenty of these. And you guys are the best. So thank you so much. Dylan says, what is the most disgusting thing you have ever tried to eat? Woo! Oh my God. I almost just said something really, really bad, but I stopped myself. I should have said it. It would have been pretty funny, but I got to watch what I say on here because there's kids that watch this thing sometimes. I was going to say the V word. V. But I'm not going to say it. Vegetarian. No. Oh my God. What kind? Donkey? Oh my God. The grossest thing I ever tried to eat. That's a good question. I gotta think about that one for a second. Sushi. Yeah, I would have to say sushi. I didn't really mind it. It was just a thought of it. It really took me a lot. My friend Shane got me to try it, I believe, and I think it was a spicy tuna. Raw fish. Yeah, I think that might be it. If I think of anything else, I will let you know. But I think it was sushi. What YouTube content are you enjoying currently? Favorite channel or series? All right. That's cool. Good question, Jordan. I like Ed Bassmaster. He's a comedian from Philadelphia. I've been enjoying a lot of his stuff. And he's a funny bastard. And anyone that's watching this video right now, this live stream, go check out Ed Bassmaster. He does this gimmick with Chip. He does all kinds of characters, and he goes out in the public. But my favorite one is Chip Diamond, and he goes to car lots, and stuff, and he kicks tires, and the people get mad at him. And Ed Bassmaster, he has like 3 million followers, and I think he's making a movie right now. But check him out and watch the Chip Diamond ones. I think those are the best ones he does. But when he goes into the DMV to get a license, that's a funny one. And of course, there's all kinds of other ones. But Ed Bassmaster is a great channel I like to watch. um, I like to watch DJ gig logs because I like to see what other DJs are doing out there in the country and in the world, because that's what I'm interested in. Uh, Pro audio, all that kind of stuff. I like to watch vehicles with huge sound systems in them. I don't really have a favorite one of those. I think it's just a all over type thing. But what else? I like to. I do like to watch Donald Trump stuff, just because I like his bluntness, and the Democrats are. I don't. I'm not talking political stuff here. I just like watching Donald Trump. Um, yeah. So there's a couple I like to do, and of course I love UFC. I like to watch pro wrestling with my boys because they're getting into it now, and I was into it back when I was younger when I used to do it. Um, so yeah, pretty much it. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. I don't got to tell you about my secretive stuff I like to watch, right? Just kidding. RedTube.com. I just tuned into your podcast on the way home from spending $60 on sushi. No way, you serious? How do you like that, anyways? Yeah, I mean I didn't hate it, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do it again. Ed Bassmaster, one of the OG YouTube comedians. Would you just look at it? Yeah, he likes to do that. No, he's great. I like him a lot. He makes me laugh. He's good. And also, like, I'm doing a podcast, and I think I do a pretty good job because I don't have anybody on the screen. I don't have anybody conversing with me. That's coming soon. I'm gonna try to do Discord so I can have guests on my show, and that way I can do topics and stuff and have somebody to talk to. Right now, and I don't mind this, but I'm by myself talking to a screen. So you guys are there on the chat, and that's perfect, and I appreciate everything. But if I can get somebody on the podcast with me that I can talk to, I'll be able to go down different roads and different avenues about topics, suggestions, things to talk about when I have someone else with me. So that's going to be coming very, 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 very soon. If you guys have any ideas on what I can do, on how to get some people, one or two people on my screen with me to talk about things, let me know. I'd be very much appreciated about that. So thank you in advance. Kiss, Mary, kill. All right. Oh, you want to do that? Okay. Okay. I have to kiss one, I have to marry one, and I have to kill one. Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler, or Jack Nicholson? You got to be kidding me, right? Really? Unreal. Unreal. Uh, um, Kiss, Mary, kill. I'm kissing Adam Sandler. I'm marrying Jack Nicholson. Nah, and I'm killing Jim Carrey. And like, I have nothing against any of them. They're all good. I like them all. Just that's the way I do it. Keep coming with those. Keep coming with those. I like that. Keep coming with those, Dylan. Give me some women though. I like the girls. Okay. I don't want to have to kill any girls, but I will if I have to. Uh, just kidding. I can't bother the precious women. They're too precious. Too precious. Keep coming with those. That's awesome. Once again, for all the newbies in here, if you haven't been here to the A Ballad podcast, welcome and thank you. I appreciate all of you. And my name is Abe Alley, your host right here on the Abe Alley podcast, Abe's Corner, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, worldwide. And once again, thank you. And I hope you're having a great time with me. Now, I like to say this because, seriously, guys, YouTube is so huge. There's millions and millions of things that you can be watching. And if you're here watching me right now on this live stream, I want to thank you so much because, seriously, guys, there's a lot more out there than me. And if you're choosing me over that, it really makes me feel good. So thank you. All right, Dylan, he's back with another one. Oh, my God. Really? Kiss, marry, or kill? Betty White, Doris Roberts, or Hillary Clinton? This one's fairly easy. I'm kissing Betty White. I'm marrying Doris Roberts. And I'm killing Hillary Clinton. I mean, that's not even close. Like, you got to make it better than that, Dylan. I mean, that was a given. Come on now. Jordan, he says, how do you feel about Colt McCoy starting for the Skins Sunday? Easy W for the Pats. All right, so I think everybody on here knows that I'm a huge Patriots fan, have been for a very long time, since 96. Drew Bledsoe was my guy. I was pissed when Tom Brady came in. Pissed. I was in high school. Not happy. Wins the Super Bowl. I've been on his coattail ever since. Love my guy. He's the greatest quarterback to ever do it. Love the Pats. Colt McCoy on Sunday. He's going to throw 3 interceptions. He's going to get sacked 4 times. Patriots defense is the real deal this year. If the offense can bounce back, get their shit together, watch out for that team. Again, they're always there. Whenever you think they're out, oh my God, the dynasty's over. They're coming back. Watch out. As far as Sunday, and I'm not saying that to be arrogant. That's what people outside of New England don't understand. Like, I'm not saying it to be arrogant. They got their stuff together, man. You got the best coach, the best quarterback on one team. That's hard to beat. They know what they're doing. Okay? Not being arrogant. Just telling the truth. Pats win 31-13 on Sunday. Oh, Dylan, you're something else, man. Yeah, if Antonio Brown had to go, that makes your team awesome, even better, just by being there. But he has too much stuff going on. He's a weird human. He's got a lot of stuff going on. It's not a good thing. So the Patriots had to let him go. They tried to get through it a little bit there, but everything just started coming out. Boom, 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 And I think it was a great decision for them to let him go. As a football player for your football team, production on the green grass, on the turf, he makes your team go from a 5 to a 9. That's how good that guy is. If your team is a 6, it goes to a 9. Okay? If your team is undefeated, well, if your team's undefeated, you're probably still going to go undefeated. Winless. If your team is winless and he comes to your team, you might win one game. But that guy makes your team so much better on the field without him talking. He makes your team better. All right, so Dylan, I oh, why are you telling me all kinds of weird people? I know who Scarlett Johansson is. I don't know the other guys, women. Why don't you give me some cartoons? Give me some cartoons. You give me some cartoons, I might answer that. Jeez, unreal. Oh, give me some athletes. Give me some athletes. Kiss, marry, kill. Give me some athletes. That'd be cool. Tom Brady excluded. Jessica Alba, Angelina Jolie. Oh my God. That's a tough one, Jordan. Oh man. Whoa. Eva Longoria is one of my favorites, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm definitely marrying Eva Longoria. Tony Parker's an idiot. I'm kissing Angelina Jolie with those lips. And I'm going to kill Jessica Alba. Eva Longoria is one of my favorites. Angelina's okay. She got some. I like her lips, but that's about it. Well, I mean, of course, she's good looking and all that, but Eva Longoria buries her. It's not even close. Eva Mendes is hot too. Wow, it's starting to get hot in here. I'm gonna have to take my sweatshirt off, boys. Whew. All right, ask me anything. Ask me anything. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. I've been here 45 minutes. 45 minutes, man. 45 minutes. Oh, my God. You got me thinking of Eva Longoria now. That's not good. Wait a second. I'll be right back. Just kidding. Oh, Wonder Woman. Well, Dylan, see, I'm one of those people that don't watch a lot of movies. And I know a lot of people, a lot of actors and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know those people. What is the best way to get into DJing? Um, the best way is to go with an established DJ. If you want to learn the ropes, and I'm not just saying this because Nixon's going to be going with me tomorrow. If you really want to get into DJing, go with somebody that's established, that's been around at least 10 years, and watch them do what they do. Think about what they're thinking about when they're doing their stuff. Ask questions. Ask, why are you playing this certain song for this certain event? Why did you do these four songs in a row and then change to this song? Or what do you think about this? Why do you do that? Everything that you need to know, you will get when you go with somebody that's been around a long time. But not only that, you got to know your music database. You got to know a lot of genres. Now, I've been doing it a long time, so I'm pretty good at when someone comes up to me, I'm usually pretty good and quick on when they ask me, hey, can you play this from this person or this from this band? I'm usually pretty good. Do people give me a curveball? They do. But I'm usually pretty good. Now, Latin music, I have no clue about. Classical stuff, I don't really do much of that. My stuff is country, rock, oldies, hip hop, R&B, and that covers just about everything that you want. But I know a lot of people will get into the Latin stuff, and I don't need to do that. But all the mainstream stuff, rock, hip hop, country, R&B, all that stuff, I got you covered. So the best way is just to go with somebody, for sure. How much do you have to keep up with the current music? Everything picked up by the person who hired you. Okay, so I like to update my library every 4 months because I should do it more often than that, but I don't. I do it like every 4 months. If I need songs that are like really hot, I'll buy them off Amazon or something like that. But when I do in bulk, I do it every like 4 months. I'll get a DJ pool, promo only, uh, BPM Supreme. I've done a few times. What's the other one? Digital DJ pool is another one. And then Amazon. I buy a lot of music off Amazon because usually all I need is like one or two songs. So I don't need the bulk. I think I think I have like almost 100,000 songs in my song database. There's no way that I'm ever going to hear them all, but I do like to go through my computer and explore, see what I have. And I've got some awesome mixes. There's a lot of awesome mixes that I have that I wish I could get to them. But yeah, so um, usually the client won't give me any information. Well, they'll give me information, but they won't give me songs. But tomorrow, the gentleman had three songs for his ceremony, and he had them, so he sent them to me in a zip file, and I got them. So that was very awesome of him to do that because there were songs from somewhere, I don't know where he got them, but he sent them to me for the ceremony, and I'm very grateful for that because it helps me execute the ceremony with the music, and I don't have to go looking for it. So in this case, yeah, he helped me out and he sent me three songs. It happens. I appreciate it. Um, so yeah, tomorrow's gonna be really nice. Gonna be a lot of uplighting and stuff like that tomorrow. So I can't wait to show everybody. I will be having a DJ gig log. I finally got my new action camera. up and running again. I bought a new SD card for it, and it seems to be working perfectly. I did a gig with it 2 months ago, and my editor wouldn't pick up any of the video that was on the camera. But I just tried it out last night, and it's all good with the new SD card. So I'm very excited about that, to use this new action camera. New action camera from Akaso. This is the V50 Elite. The battery's out of it. I'm charging the batteries right now. But this was sent to me for free. I also... Actually, let me talk about that for a second. Why not, right? This was also sent to me for free. This is the Akaso V50 Pro. And this is the V50 Elite. These two were sent to me for free. This company has been seeing a lot of my DJ gig logs that I do on here on YouTube. And they wrote to me. And they wanted to give me free action cameras so I could use their product and to make more videos with their product. I think their product is awesome. I really do. 4K at 60 frames per second. This one's 4K at 30 frames per second. But the cool thing about it is that I got them for free. And just a little close-up for you guys. Check it out. And it makes me feel good because people are seeing my content, and I'm not bragging and I'm not being arrogant. It's awesome. It makes me feel really good because of my hard work, you know. And so I had two action cameras. Also, I don't have them with me, but I got another company wrote to me and they gave me two light bars. I did a review on those. The light bars are great. And also my uplighting. And actually, I got one right here. One of my uplights, the Loose Nats 18 watt LED. Going to be using 14 of these tomorrow for the wedding reception. And, you know, boop! Yeah, you can't see me now. I'm trying to look for my remote. Oh, there it is. I was also sent some uplights from the same company that sent me the light bars. And they're unreal. They're just awesome, you know. It comes with remotes, battery-powered uplights, unreal color, you know. See behind, you can't really tell on the camera. It's pretty bright though. This is awesome. Actually, I gotta go ahead and charge this up for tomorrow because I'm gonna need it. But yeah, those are my uplights. 18 watt LEDs, really bright. 30-foot ceiling, no problem. So, what else? Oh, also, real quick, a company from China sent me some microphones for free. I got an email last year. Said, hey, Mr. Abram, Mr. Abe, or whatever they called me. Hi, we would like to send you $500 worth of microphones. Really? What do I have to do? And I had to make a little video for them, and they gave me $500 worth of microphones. So it just makes me feel good because my content is getting out there, and people see my stuff. And I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast and my YouTube channel too. So I just wanted to mention that. How much do you have to... what's the specs on the camera? Okay, so which one? This one here, this is the Pro. And it's a great camera. You can put up to 64 gigs in here for the micro SD. 4K at 30 frames per second. Image stabilization. Um, it doesn't have Wi-Fi. And I don't know if you can you can put a microphone up with that one or not. I don't think you can. I think with the Elite you can. The Elite 4K 60 frames per second. Image stabilization only at 30 frames per second. You can't do image stabilization at 60. Yeah, this one, there's all kinds of stuff like super slow mo, all kinds of stuff on these. But GoPro, the GoPro brand is obviously the big dog. Get one of these. You will not be disappointed. They come with the cases. Okay, you can go up to 200 feet in the water with this, down, 200 feet down under the water. You get a head. You can get a head thing. Put it around your head. Whoop. Actually, I might do that tomorrow. Now, I will tell you guys this: the two things I've noticed of these two cameras. The Pro, dark at night. It's hard to see with this thing. I think all of them are like that. But with the Elite, it's a better quality picture at night and during the day. Better quality picture with the Elite. Now, the sound. When you talk on the Pro, it's kind of muffled and kind of vibrates, and you can kind of hear it when you do your editing. With the Elite, it's not like that. It's more crisp and clear sound. And with the Elite, you can put up to 128 gigabytes SD card in those. So that's like 4.5 hours worth of HD video. And I've got one in there now. So very excited about that. Yeah, Jordan, they're really good. I think the Elite is like $140, something like that, $130, and believe me, they're worth it. If you ever want to use one, you can use one. I'll let you use it. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. When in your life did you realize DJing is what you really enjoyed and wanted to do? Well, that's a good question, Dylan. I'm going to be happy to answer you after I take a drink because I'm starting to get dry. All right. So, when I really figured out that I really liked it, it's kind of silly, but I made a little DJing table down in my basement at my house when I was a young man, when I was like 20. I was good looking then. I was good at partying then. I liked having fun then. And I still do. But it was just awesome to have all my friends in my basement. I used to have big parties at my house. 100 people, 200 people. For my birthday parties was really big. But I always liked playing music for people and they were just dancing, loving it. It made me feel good. So I decided to try it out at a bar that was a couple towns over from where I lived. I really liked doing that. They had a system there. I got to go up, play my CDs. You know, I didn't talk on the mic or anything like that. They didn't have a microphone. And it was fun. And then I got asked to do a wedding reception. All I had was a house stereo. No joke. I already did a podcast on it. talking about my first ever DJ gig alone. I used a set of Pioneer house speakers. No joke. 24 disc changer. And I had I don't know what I had. It was a realistic or an Optimus or something mixer that I was using. And it had a microphone that come out the top of the mixer, like a accordion microphone. And when I really, really was like, yeah, I love doing this, I think was that when I started doing the bar. Because people would just, I had everybody in the palm of my hand. I thought I've always been a good person to get people smiling and laughing. So I just implement that into playing music. So the music does the work, right? For people to dance. But making people smile and feel good, that's when you have to be an entertainer. And I've always tried to be an entertainer, no matter if it was in school, on the basketball court, when I played sports, or just being friends with people. I always like to be the center of attention, and I always like to make people laugh. And I care about what people think of me. I care if people like me or not. And I think that when you can make people laugh, I think it helps your chances of them to like you. So yeah, I think that's when I liked it, when I fell in love with it. When did you, yeah. Oh, when did you decide to start doing podcasts and putting your DJ videos on YouTube? Very good question. So, it's kind of funny actually. I posted my first video in 2014, and I think it was like a fishing video or something. I got a smartphone, so that's all I did. And then I discovered people doing gig logs of their DJing. And I thought it was cool. I was just like, you know what? That's kind of showing people what we do, the backstages of it, you know? And, well, to be honest with you, it was last year. Maybe it was 2017. 2017. Now, I'll tell you, I've never been shy of a camera. I've never been shy to be in front of a camera. I don't mind people looking at me, if that makes any sense. Because I want to connect with people. And in order to do that, I think you have to look at people, you have to talk to people, and you have to connect with them in every way you can. So I'm not shy of cameras. And I always wanted to be an actor, a stand-up comedian. Always. I always have. And I've always thought that I could be okay at it. But I have never really put any time into like doing a craft to be a stand up comic guy, comedian. So I never really went that route. I still can. I'm only 36. But I think I kind of missed the boat. Maybe not. I don't know. But so yeah, I think it was 2017 when I really said, you know what? I got to start doing this. This is cool. And I don't need to get paid to do this. I'm not getting paid to do this. I do this because it's fun. I do this because I connect with people. I do this because I get to meet people. I do this because I think it's entertaining for myself. I don't know what the hell I'm going to say most of the time. To be honest with you, the podcast thing, I was like, I almost did it last year. I almost went out and bought a microphone, everything to do it with. But I shot myself down. I said to myself, people aren't going to listen to me. People don't know me anymore. People aren't going to think anything's interesting or funny. Do you guys like this? Like, I hope you do, because I like doing it. But that's the way I thought last year. And that's why I didn't do it a year ago. So 3 months ago, I said, you know what? Damn it. I'm doing this. I'm going to do it. And here I am. And I think that I'm better at it. I think I've got a pretty good grasp on what I'm doing. It may not be for everybody, but that's okay. I just hope I can entertain at least one person besides myself. And I do it for myself too, because I enjoy it. You guys can't see where I'm at right now, but I'm in my basement. This is my cast cave. And I think it looks good. And could be worse, could be better, but I think it's great. And I hope you guys like it. I enjoy it. Gives the crowd, us the people, an inside view of who you are as a person. I appreciate that, sir. Uh, people that know me know how I am. You know, I'm very easygoing. I like to laugh. I like to joke. I can be serious sometimes. I get pissy with myself sometimes. I get pissy with other people sometimes. But I want people to like me, and I try to do that through my videos. I think with my DJ gig log videos, I think that people see a good side of me, a work side of me, um, a backstage side of DJing, and then the podcast. I think the podcast really brings out my personality a little bit more, because I can talk about things. I can, converse with everybody on the chat and just go different avenues other than DJ topics. And believe me, I love the DJ topics, and a lot of my followers here on YouTube are DJ related stuff, and that's why they tune in. But with the podcast, I want to do all kinds of stuff. The Abe Alley podcast, Abe's Corner. And eventually I'm going to get some people on here so I can do a lot of real cool topics. So, I hope you guys like it. Okay? Any more questions here tonight? I've been on an hour and 10 minutes. Any more questions? Get them out. Let's go. Any more questions? Let's do this. If you got a question, hit me up on the chat right now. Let's go. Abe's getting tired. Let's go. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Don't forget to send me an email, guys, if you want a sticker. The Abe Alley Podcast at yahoo.com. All lowercase. Don't forget. Okay? What was the worst experience of drinking ever? And what was the drink? Okay. Oh, my God. That's an easy one. 2001. I was going to Husson College to be... Well, I was in the criminal justice program. I wanted to be some type of law enforcement. I wanted to be federal law enforcement, U.S. Marshal, CIA, any of that. My buddy was going to UMaine, Orono, and he was living with his girlfriend in a trailer park, a good trailer park. Calls me up, said, "Hey, come on over. We're having a party." It was a Wednesday night. Why not? I found him, went over there, and it was 11:30 by the time I got there. They had a cup this big. Coffee brandy to here, milk to here. Done. I drank the whole glass. I tried to catch up. I wanted to catch up. I had to get my buzz on, right? I had to catch up with everybody. I hammered a whole glass. No joke. Coffee brandy was here. Milk was here. They gave me another one. I downed that one. Not joking. They gave me a third one. Down that one. So I did 3 of these glasses in like 10 minutes. With coffee brandy up to here. Never in my life will I touch Allen's coffee brandy again. I'm sitting here right now thinking about that night and that next 2 days. Like I'm getting chills because I remember what my body was feeling like. I tell you right here, right now, if I didn't have alcohol poisoning, I really don't know what happened. I remember throwing up multiple times. And I couldn't move Thursday, and I finally got up off that couch a day and a half later. It was the most disgusting thing. I mean, I've had coffee brandy before. I will never drink coffee brandy ever again. I never touched it again. So what's that, 18 years ago? Never touched it again. I never touched it. Never touched it. It's imprinted in my brain that if I ever touch that stuff again, I will pass out. If I put my finger with coffee brandy and go like this and do that, done. That was the worst night of my life. Drinking. I didn't throw up a lot. I never got to that point a lot. I think maybe 3 times in my life I've been like that. Never again. I know my limits. And I'm not doing that again. But that's a good question. I actually forgot about that until you asked me about that. So that's cool. And I appreciate that. That's pretty cool. But I'm never touching the coffee brandy ever again. I can't do it. Can't do it, guys. But all right. That's it. That's going to be it for the A Valley podcast right here tonight. Ask me anything. I want to thank you guys for coming in, asking me questions, everything. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys stick around for more podcasts coming in just a couple of nights. I will be having a DJ Gig Log video coming to you guys very soon. And as always, guys, thank you guys so very much for coming in. I am DJ A Valley, your host right here on the A Valley podcast. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you guys so very much. And you're the best. So, until next time, guys. Peace.